The flashing neon lights in Scarlett's memory blurred with the searing sensation of acid eating away at her skin, the visceral horror of her disfigurement in her past life. But when she opened her eyes, the agony vanished. Before her stood no angry mob, no blinding camera flashes from aggressive reporters. Instead, she saw the tear-streaked face of Alina, feigning innocence. They were in the girls' restroom at St. Mars Royal Academy. Alina, the girl Scarlett's family had sponsored and taken in, was holding a bucket. She had just doused herself with water, a twisted smirk playing on her lips. "Scarlett, have you figured out your apology yet? William and James will be here any minute. They're going to see me soaking wet from your bullying." Scarlett froze. William was her biological brother, and James was her prestigious fiancé. In her past life, these two men had blindly believed Elena's crocodile tears, pushing Scarlett into a living hell. Seeing Scarlett's silence, Elena stepped closer, her voice dripping with smugness. "What's wrong? Scared now, princess?" Unlike the panic she felt in the past, a cold smile slowly curled on Scarlett's lips, smile so chilling it made Elena shudder. "You want me to play the bully? Fine, I'll show you what a true villain looks like." Before Elena could react, Scarlett seized her golden locks. Ignoring the piercing screams, Scarlett dragged her ruthlessly into the nearest stall. "What the hell are you doing? Let go of me!" Elena shrieked. "You like being wet, don't you?" Scarlett coldly forced Elena's head down into the toilet bowl and flushed. The roar of the rushing water drowned out the choking sounds of the fragile white lotus. When Scarlett finally let go, Elena collapsed onto the tile floor, her makeup smeared and her appearance more pathetic than ever before. Scarlett leaned down, whispering into her enemy's ear, "Remember to wash that filthy mouth of yours before you go tattle. From now on, I run this game." Scarlett walked out of the restroom, leaving behind the sound of Elena's wailing, which was genuine this time. She knew William and James were waiting outside, but she no longer cared. As time passed, Scarlett became a completely different person. She no longer craved the affection of her brother, nor did she need James's love. She poured her energy into her studies and quietly began acquiring shares of the family corporation. Step by step, she released evidence of Elena's dark past and exposed the funds James had embezzled. Judgment Day finally arrived. James and Elena were arrested for fraud and conspiracy to commit murder linked to the car accident. Scarlett had narrowly survived in this life. The final scene took place in the visitation room of the state prison. James, clad in a drab gray jumpsuit, looked at Scarlett through the bulletproof glass. He looked haggard. The scar on his forehead had traced from the previous life that Scarlett recognized furrowed as he spoke. "Scarlett, I regret it. We were supposed to have a happy wedding. I was tricked by her." Scarlett burst out laughing, the sound echoing in the cold, sterile room. "James, do you know what the funniest part is? It's that you think your regret holds any value to me." She stood up, smoothing out her designer coat, and looked him dead in the eye. "I am the winner. As for you, go ahead and rot in the hell you deserve." Scarlett walked out of the prison gates. Outside, the first snow of the season began to fall. She looked up at the night sky where a crescent moon hung, shining brilliantly. The dark night had passed and her own personal sun was finally rising.